Hey guys, what's going on? DuffKing56 here, back to continue my Let's Play of none other than Judgment. Welcome back. We are deep into some extra friend and side case type play. I want to finish up Genda's request because that will get me through the rest of what I'm looking for is... Whoa, these are new. I don't remember these at all. Genda's request will give us access to basically two side cases, Genda's request itself, and then the one that is tucked away in there involving basically the impasse that we were left at for trying to find this person. But anyways, yes, that's the basic plan for today. Get those two done. Everything else is a bonus, and then I'll kind of get into probably more story after that. I don't want to belabor it much further, but at the same time, hi friend.
Yeah.
Been a while since I've seen him around. Would love some mochi snacks or what have you, but I don't know why I'm running this way. Actually, I need to run to the hotel itself, see if I can get around these guys. Nice, just barely passed through. Let's actually finish, well, I guess maybe get started really on this. Ma'am? I'm Yagami. Sorry for the wait. I was in the middle of something. Oh, it's no problem. I should be the one apologizing. For what? So Genda-sensei gave you my name? He did. He helped me out a ways back and I could never thank him enough. I'm Taiko Nakahara, by the way. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Well, you already know I'm Yagami, I guess, but it's nice to meet you all the same. What can I do for you? You won't believe this, but someone ran off with my purse. Kamurocho's as rough as they say, isn't it? That's terrible. Did you have any valuables in it? My wallet was in there, of course, but I'm more concerned about my ring. It was a small diamond ring that my husband gave me. Missing diamond. Diamond? That certainly counts as valuable. Indeed. And wouldn't you know it, my anniversary's this weekend, Yagami-san. It put a damper on the whole thing to not have it, wouldn't you agree? And my husband would mope the whole time. He's a sentimental man, you see. Always wants everything perfect. And... oh, I apologize. I'm blabbering, aren't I? No, it's fine. I can see how valuable your ring is to you both, ma'am. In other words, I need to get that purse back to you as soon as possible. Oh, that would be wonderful. Oh, and here. I sketched out the culprit for you. Who the fuck is that? Composite sketch, yeah. This is actually very well drawn. This will be a huge help. Good. Glad those art classes finally amounted to something. I can't get over it. It's so terrible. And your fee, Yagami-san? I hope you go easy on me being an old friend of Genda-sensei. Oh, how about 20,000 then? That's quite fine. I wish you the best, Yagami-san. Oh dear, is that the time? I'm going to miss my Tokyo sightseeing tour if I don't hurry. I'll let you go then and I'll be in touch. Thank you. First thing a thief usually does is sell the valuables, so that's probably a good start. That seems weird. Why are we getting this shot? Ooh, I'm pretty busy all of a sudden. Where to head next? I'd imagine there's exactly one place to go, and that place would be the pawn shop. But before that, since I do have these levels, I want to hop up on here and see if there's anything else I can grab from the board. And if you remember, the quest I'm actually looking for is the sashimi quest. So let's see what I can grab from this. Yeah, what do you have right now? Searching for my missing nephew. Could you please search for my missing nephew? You left home 3 years ago, saying he was going to become the #1 host in Kamurocho. I haven't heard from him since. His parents have long passed away, and I'm his only living relative. Please help me. I'll be waiting at M-Side Cafe. Could you please look for a black-haired middle-aged woman wearing a blue coat? That I can do. And then background investigation of my son's wife. Please investigate whether or not my son's wife is trying to kill my son. Ever since he got married, he's been stuck with no shortage of misfortunes. I'm suspecting the wife has something to do with it. I'll be waiting at Cafe Alps wearing a pink coat and jeans. Okay, the last one's at 40. These I don't think I'll do for now. I mean, I'll have access to them forever. But I'll show you. I've done, I mean, quite a bit in the last few episodes. I mean, we're going to be running up on 38 out of 50 cases done. And we can only technically get 49, so we're doing pretty well for ourselves. So we'll head down there for the missing diamond. Thankfully, we have access to a taxi cab. And we're going to be in good shape to try to finish this off all in one fell swoop in one episode, so I'll be happy to do that much. Let's do this cab here. I don't want to get any close to Kyushu #1 star if I can help it, because that will just prevent any accidental storying, which would be important, right? So, anyways, I would be surprised if there's a QR code around here. Hi. Oh, okay. 10K just for that? I will take that. Perfect. 15K. That was the best fight I've had in a while. Okay, let's keep on going here. And we'll grab this over here for the eventual extract that we'll need to make. And talk to this guy. Excuse me, sir. Have you bought any diamond rings from a man who looks like this sketch? Turns out the ring was stolen property. Actually, I do remember this man coming into the shop. Really? Yes, just the other day. So it was stolen, huh? Yes. Did you buy it? I'm afraid I didn't. I had a hunch it was stolen, so I refused him. I see. Any idea where he might have gone next? No, but I have a feeling he'll strike again soon. What do you mean? He returned later that night to buy a knife. It was a chef's knife, so I didn't think anything of it at the time. Wait, the purse snatcher bought a chef's knife. Are these cases related? I mean, it could be a coincidence, but I should drop into a sushi store. Let's actually see what he's got here while I'm at it. Standard darts we already have. All this stuff is not really necessary, just stuff for the house. Okay. We are good to go. I think we already went to the sushi restaurant here, but I guess it's actually asking us to go there. I was gonna say we should go to Sanmai, but maybe now that we have proof, the guy will be a little bit more willing to help us out, because he's basically like, I ain't gonna sell out a former employee, even though, you know, things are pretty serious. Guy's talking about a calamity. That's kind of funny, eh? Excuse me, I have a few more questions about your apprentice. I told you if you don't have proof, we're done here. But if I did have proof, you'd tell me? Well, sure, I'm not unreasonable. In that case... let's see. Let's hit the sketch. Is the man in the sketch Wakahara-san? Yes, it's quite a good likeness. As I thought, the purse thief and the sushi expert are the same guy, which means he's the same guy who bought the knife the night of the incident. I knew something was fishy about these two cases. Heh. Interesting. Hey, you gonna tell me what's going on, or just keep staring off into space? Sorry, it turns out this man stole a purse. What? You sure? Yes, my other client's one of his victims. So his money trouble finally drove him off the edge. And I don't think that's all. There's more. Just the other day, Wakahara-san bought a chef's knife at a pawn shop. A chef's knife? What for? Remember what I told you about the incident at Koi Bride? It had to have been done by someone with some skill at handling fish, right? Wait, do you think Wakahara bought a knife to do that? Sir, I do understand wanting to protect your former apprentice, but at this point, I think it's safe to say Wakahara-san has been on a crime spree and I could use your cooperation. It's okay. To tell you the truth, when I saw that sashimi arrangement, Wakahara was the first person who came to mind. The cut, the arrangement, the decorations, it's got his signature written all over it. I see. Would you happen to know how I can reach him? Actually, I've disposed of all of his contacts, but if you really want him, just wait for him at a pachinko parlor. He's over at Volcano in Theater Square pretty regularly. Volcano. Got it. Thanks for your help. I suppose now that... Wait. Was that the music, or was that the QR code thing? Hold on, I have to go back in here and listen. Okay, I thought I heard like a rhythmic sound that sounded like QR. The QR finder, I should say. Alright, so we could go to Theater Square. Absolutely, no problems there. I don't mind running as well. I mean, the cab is what it is, but on the off chance that something happens as we go up and down the street, I always like to do so. Who knows, we could have found another QR thingy. Which reminds me, I need to start going up on the rooftops to see if those are important things as well. But that guy just disappeared in front of me. Okay. Perfect grab there. Beauty. How did that miss him? Let's see if we can... Perfect. 4 EX knockouts there. And now we head to our pachinko parlor, which I think was taken out of one of the games that I recently was playing. It might have been Yakuza 6. This is the pachinko parlor that Wakahara frequents. Yeah, correct, Yagami. That's so true. So true. Alright, oh, hi. There he is. Wait, him? Are you Wakahara-san? Huh? Who are you? I'm Yagami, a detective. A detective? What did a detective want with me? A purse with a diamond ring in it. A bunch of dead fish. What do these two have in common? Crap. Hey, wait! You just knew we were going to be chasing the guy. Okay, I just had to hit that bystander there. There was no alternative that I could have dodged. Ooh, hi. It's been a minute since somebody thrown something at me. See if we can just not get hit by anything. Okay. He's throwing stuff pretty frequently, damn. It's like I can't even focus on what I'm running at. I need these cones are here. Perfect, perfect. He's gonna throw something again, I can feel it. We're getting close to catching him. Ooh, that was close. We're gonna get him, we're gonna get him. Oh, come on. We lost so much time on that when he doesn't need to do that, which is crazy to me. Ah, the parking lot. Classic. Damn. How'd you know about both of those? I did my homework. It's time to turn yourself in, and I think you're going to owe something for those fish. Ha! You take me for a fool? Like I'm just gonna go quietly. Fine. I'm not opposed to using a little force. Oh yeah? It's gonna take more than a little. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna let him stab me, actually. Go ahead. Stab me. The unwillingness of some of these people to attack is very annoying. Come on. I'm trying to lose health. Whatever. Come on, one more attack. Perfect. That's what you get. You get a few shots in, then I'm gonna let you. Bye-bye. So, you want to keep resisting? I surrender. I'm good to go. Okay, but before that, I've got to ask, why did you sashimi the fish? To get the ring out. The fish ate it. Huh? Explain. Well, I snatched the purse from that old windbag, and I was pretty shocked to find a diamond, so I figured I'd head to Koi Bride to try my luck, but when I got there, I tripped and the ring went into the water. The stupid fish thought it was food, and they swarmed it before I could even see which one ate it. So that explains the random number of fish you gutted. Yeah, I had to go through a lot of them before I found it. Wait, but why go to the trouble of making sashimi? You could have been faster about it. Yeah, sure, I know that, but when I saw all that sliced up fish in front of me, I just couldn't help myself. I figured if I plated it up, at least it wouldn't go to waste. Wow, you make a much better chef than a criminal. Ha, I suppose so. I admit that it felt good to make all that sashimi. Well, after you do your time, you should give the chef thing another shot. Maybe I will, but I think I'm done with carp for a while. Yeah, I bet you are, buddy. So is this 2 side cases done? That'd be kind of sick, actually. Yeah, we got the koi guy and her there, so that's how it happened. Wow, doesn't surprise me they ate the diamond. If it's in the pond, it's fair game. It was a small one. Maybe if my husband had splurged a little more, they wouldn't have gone for it. Well, anyone want some celebratory sashimi? I guess it'd be a waste to toss it. Oh, I admit, it is rather inviting, and after all, a professional chef made it. Maybe I'll invite my husband too. Will you be coming, Yagami-san? I think I'll pass. I'm officially fished out. Oh my god. The puns. The attack of the puns. That's probably from... Oh. Yosuke. Yosuke Saotome here. I need to discuss something with you, Yagami-san. What's going on? It's about my sister. I'm calling her right now. Well, I just think that Tsukino-san seemed depressed lately. It worries me, and the worst thing is, she won't say a word to me. That is worrying. Yeah, but I think she might open up to you. Why? I think some things are just hard to talk about with family. Plus, she respects you, Yagami-san. Aw. To be honest, I think she kind of has a thing for you. Huh? Really? At least that's my hunch as her brother. So, I'm sorry to ask you this, but could you try contacting her? Okay, will do. Looks like it's up to me to find out what's bothering Tsukino-chan. I'll get in touch with her soon. But she's not in here, is she? I don't think so. Well, just... well, I'm locked in now. Let's see what's going on with Amane-san. She's probably going to try to rope us into something or whatever. But anyways, I happened to pass by you on the street, and that's what I saw. A calamity was written all over you. What? On me? Seriously? Yeah, there's no doubt about it. It was a cow calamity. A cow? Indeed. Soon you'll be confronted by a cow. You must defeat it promptly. So you're saying I'm going to be attacked by a cow in Kamurocho? It might not just be a cow. That's one way of interpreting it. Seriously? But how am I supposed to defeat it? In return for you watching over me, so will I do the same for you. Once the calamity shows itself, we can tackle it immediately. Right. Yep, she definitely wants more out of this. There's no need to wait in fear until the calamity arrives, but we must go on the offensive. Is that not what you would do? Gotcha. In other words, we're going to lure out the calamity and defeat it? Yes, that's exactly what she wants. Exactly. Instead of getting taken by surprise, we'll prepare our counterattack. Therefore, we should go about the city in search of this burdensome beast. As long as your mind is clear, even calamities can be vanquished. Alright then. Let's meet up somewhere. I guess Theater Square would be easiest. Sure. I think there's a bowling alley in that location, so let's meet in front of it. Well, I guess I can consider this a date. A weird one to be sure, but a date nonetheless. So we've got a couple pending dates, unironically here. Oh, okay, Tsukino's here too. Alright, we will deal with all that as we go along. Oh, buy a present for Amane-san? Oh, yeah. Alright, let's go and just have something in our pocket for her. Yeah, I hear that, cat. I just don't know what I would buy. Not 100% sure what would work for all of us. Wow, I can't talk. Alright, this is good, actually. Perfect here. Perfect. 3 more dudes down. A stretchy rubber. I wonder what that's all about. Alright, this should be... The marshes behind us. I should know better. Do we get a discount for shopping there? I can't even remember. We are friends. We got the free suit, which is important, of course. No, I've ruined this previous cloth. Oh, welcome, Yagami-san. If you don't need it anymore, is there any chance I can have that cloth? I might actually be able to use it. Huh? If you don't mind it being so dirty, then go ahead and take it. This might be useful for something. Yeah, no shit. Alright, let's buy her... What would look good on her, actually? I'm wondering... Jesus, some of these are so expensive. The Trinity Circle earrings are kind of pretty. Let's grab those. Says it's recommended for mature women, young ladies... Just grab a couple of things for impending dates. I'm not really sure if that's going to do much for us, per se. We do have some bonus time, and we have these side cases, but I said I wouldn't do them. I think one thing that could be fun is checking out what these are like up in the Champions District, so I'm going to take the cab and see what the friendships in the bars are like. I'm assuming they're conversational in nature, but who knows? Until we actually try. And this also gives me a chance to drink some alcohol, which I need to do anyways for SP. Oh, hello. Let's go. around the Champions District. I should know better. It should be on the opposite wall. I almost said opposing wall, which is still true. Where are you at, picture? Ah, I see. Wait, is this the tiger drop? This would be huge. We got the tiger drop. Let's see what that is. It costs 3,000, which is kind of insane. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, we finally got it. We finally got the tiger drop, everybody. This is just absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I couldn't be more happy by doing all of this. Really like the QR codes. It's a great idea. Anyways, we now have a counter that we can employ in combat, which is going to be great, hopefully, if we can harness it against the Keihin gang. But let's go in here and see who wants to talk to us in Shellock. Oh, I know this guy. I know this guy too. Wait, what? Huh? Aren't you Katagiri-san? Ah, if it isn't Yagami-san, what a pleasant surprise. And the journalist over there too. Care for a drink? It's on me. Yeah? Then don't mind if I do. By the way, Kawada-san from Cloudy Skies Publishing tells me you're a detective. He's not wrong. Mind sharing some of your experiences with me then? I bet you'd be a perfect reference for my new detective novel. You're the one buying drinks. I don't see why not. Splendid. Why don't we start with a case that's left a deep impression on you? Something unforgettable. Let's see. What case would be a good inspiration for a detective novel? Talk about the bomber. There's this time I had to stop a serial bomber, and the situation nearly blew up in my face. You mean you were the one who solved that? Yeah. And once he got fired, he decided to plant bombs all over town as his way of sticking it to his former employer. That's terrible. No wonder they withheld the details from the public. Sometimes truth really is stranger than fiction. Wow, we gotta talk to him a lot. If you have another interesting case to share, please tell me about it. Yeah, writer's block? Absolutely, we can help. 50 SP a pop?
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, so we meet again. You're that journalist from before. The name's Hiranuma, and I'm actually just a freelancer now, but that's neither here nor there. See what he wants. Is he also going to ask about experiences? Sorry to throw this at you, but I hear you're not only a detective, but also a jack of all trades. Is that right? Not sure where you heard that, but I'll take a case as long as it's up my alley most of the time. I see. Then I have a job for you. I need you to take some pictures of a certain someone. I'll be compensating you, of course. How does 50,000 yen sound? Sure. Yeah. That'd be nice. Who's this certain someone needing pictures of? You know Kotatsu Higurashi, right? The guy who framed Horny Hinata? He's apparently been on hiatus ever since the whole fiasco, so I need you to get me his picture. What could you possibly do with that, though? Well, apparently he's been going through some hard times. Heard his agency's been keeping him from appearing on TV and such, and since he can't land gigs on his own, he's resorted to pestering customers on Senryo Avenue as a barker. Frankly, I thought that sounded pretty funny, so I want to see it for myself. He's really fallen down the hole, hasn't he? Yep, maybe he thought it could be easier to pull people in given his 15 minutes of fame, if you could call it that. But anyway, would you mind helping me out? Try to get as close as you can. Okay. I want to keep talking to this guy, though. Why? Let's have a drink. Oh my god, there's some expensive shit in here. Alright. You know what? Let's do that. We're gonna be thoroughly inebriated. Is this is the real estate theme from Yakuza 0. That's exciting. I like that theme a lot, actually. Let's talk to him again. Talk to him again, give him another story. The Twisted Trio. Ever heard of Kamurocho's infamous Twisted Trio? No, but do go on. Well, they're basically a bunch of perverts, and each of them acted independently, but society lumped them together as one. That's why they're called the Twisted Trio. That's fascinating. Might have to change a few details here and there, but yes, brilliant. More SP, more SP. There was this amazing fortune teller I ran into a couple times. It was like she actually had the power to sense bad luck on a person. That does sound amazing. However, Kamurocho was about to be swallowed in a sea of flames. How frightening, yet I'm rather curious as to what my fortune would be. More. I was once asked to catch a ghost that supposedly appeared in someone's new apartment. How's that even possible? However, turns out this so-called ghost is actually the client's girlfriend. Oh wow, sounds like one hell of a couple. More. We must do more. One time there was this fish pond called Koi Bride where many of the fish mysteriously turned into sashimi. How's that even possible? However, so many of the fish ended up being cut and clean just because just because one of them made a diamond ring. Wow, it's pretty impressive that so many of the pond's fish ended up sliced and diced like delicacies. More. I once had to look for a cat named Shang-Chi. Or Shang-Chi? I don't know. I still can't get that one. You're looking for a lost cat as an actual case? Well, yes, but the cat was actually a clue about the boss's hidden fortune. Then perhaps Wang-san's a very wealthy man by now. Maybe. We'll need more stories. Yep. We will share them in all due time. Hopefully I became less drunk. Nope, not at all. Damn it. Happy enough to drink where I can. And eventually we'll get up to some more of this stuff here, but it looks like Hironuma's over here, so we can actually go and take his picture. I mean, 50k is a decent amount. I'm gonna run into everything, aren't I? Sorry, this isn't a good look for a local detective stumbling out of the bar. Hi? Here we go. It's been a minute since I've done this. A triple KO coming up here. Damn. I love Yagami. Did that take all of his drunk meter? I think it did. Well, either way, we're going to take a picture of this gentleman over here. Hopefully. Ah, here he is. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you over there. Want to see some voluptuous vixens today? Looks like you could use the attention. Huh? Isn't that Higurashi? Hey, Higurashi, do that thing you always do. You know, with your eyeballs. You want to see me do something with balls, huh? Then how about I whip out my dangly, leathery sack and we'll see who's laughing. Ugh, let's get out of here. His new material's terrible. Yeah, you've really gone off the deep end. To think I felt sorry for you. What? Fine then, get out of here, bunch of cheap shits. Damn, man. Tell me how you really feel. Wow, he really has no shame, does he? I doubt he'll be making a comeback anytime soon. Well, time to get that photo. I need to get as close as I can. Let's see if we can take this picture here. Do that thing you always do. Nice. This should be just what Hironuma-san's looking for. Bet this would make a decent scoop. Heh. Nailed it. Now that's a solid picture. Guess it's back to Shellock for me. I wish it would just teleport me there. I mean, it's not the biggest deal in the world. It is kind of a little bit like, just teleport me, man, you know? We should try to farm a tiger drop here. Oh, okay. It is that easy. Okay, well. Looks like your boy is nice and warmed up here. Okay, alright. Like a fucking gang is back. Whatever, man. As long as they're not down here and I can just turn in the photo, I'll be a happy camper. Alright. Let me talk to our journalist buddy over here. Hironuma-san, I believe you wanted this. And Yagami-san delivers the goods. That was fast. He's gonna have me take a bunch of pictures, eh? Yeah, I could definitely use this. I can almost see the headline already. Here's a little something for your trouble. Well, looks like it's back to the office for this guy. Thanks. Sure thing. Let me know if you ever need any more help. Okay. Let's drink again since we have the opportunity to. I'm pretty wasted. Yeah, I bet you are, man. I bet you are. Let's see, maybe if we drink... Drinking the rosé wouldn't be awful, but if we just go in a line, it should be fine. I didn't think the Asahi would affect us that much. Oh well. Happy enough to hurt whoever wants to fight me with that heat action if they decide to step up. But anyways, we're pretty much done here. We've done quite a few things on the map. Of course, there are things for us to deal with. But otherwise, we've, like, exceeded what I wanted to do. And that we got 2 side cases done. And got some cash. We started some friendships, got some SP and Tiger Drop. I mean, we are just, like, all set for the end game, I feel like. Nice. Should have 1 guy left, right? This guy should be a little bit freaked out by now, I'd imagine. Oh, jeepers. Mr. Try and Hit Me didn't even get a chance to do anything to these poor fucks, but don't worry, we did. But yes, more story next time. Thanks so much for watching my Judgment Let's Play. My name is DuffKing56. I'll see you all next time. Peace out and bye-bye.